situation. You guys managed to get yourself train tickets. You are headed to the Firefly Kingdom to try and talk to Aurora's parents so that you can get directions to the home of the Bird King guy. So as it stands, Alsumi helped you guys get the money together for train tickets. You guys got on the train.
Drunk.
Yeah, while on the train, Alsumi ran into Drunk McGee having an altercation with a chow smuggler, like, gangster, right? And managed to de-escalate that situation. There was a bit of some arguing among the group. People don't necessarily... Haley's not the biggest fan of Paz, or rather, Paz's drinking had her kind of triggered, so Ursa had to pull her aside and calm her down. And Aurora got struck with a little rage fit and then passed out. You guys are not entirely sure what to do, but she's got that injury on her shoulder is getting worse, and it's got like this black crust forming over it. The skin's kind of flushed and hot to the touch. She is still unconscious, but she seems fine, just sick. Like she is. And that is where we left off last time.
We're in the room of holders.
Alright. So, opening up the game, I'm gonna let you guys just roleplay for a minute to get us started.
Sorry, I was just looking through my character sheet.
It's gonna be, like, you guys got, like, another 8 hours. It's a long trip.
Well, I'm just probably going to spend most of that time sitting with Princess and making sure she's stable.
Alright, so he makes no plan. He has no plans to move away from Aurora's bedside. What about the rest of you guys? What are you guys gonna be up to?
Alsumi's just gonna stand outside the room somewhere and keep a lookout.
Fair enough. Alright, I'm gonna station you right there.
I assume, well, seeing as she's not really in a position to teach me how to socialize again,
Yes.
yeah, that's going to be kind of interesting. I'm going to stand here swishing my tail in a confusion until something interesting happens.
Haley, Paz, you guys got anything interesting to do besides pace the floor or stand guard?
Force one of them to get drunk.
I may go over and talk with Akua. You know, maybe have a conversation, so...
You two, converse.
So,
I'm worried about Aurora. Do you think she'll be okay?
I don't know. I really don't know. I still don't know how this stuff works. Aside from, basically being evil, infectious lava?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not a wizard or anything.
Yeah, I'm not really a wish or whatever you call it, but I just hope she's okay. She's kind of like a sister I never got,
Yeah, oh boy, this is heavy. I can't imagine her parents are going to be too happy about this either.
Yeah, and even though I'm going to bite my tongue and be respectful as possible, if they make one comment about her, I'm going to lose it, so...
Not if I do first. You know me, I've got authority issues.
And everybody knows I have a temper, but for now, I will bite my tongue, so...
Incidentally, anybody got any sharp objects? Preferably ones I can throw?
I have some pocket knives you could borrow.
Okay. Well, it's an idea I've been thinking. Just how close are Aurora's parents and this Prince what's-his-name?
I'm not sure, but knowing before I understand political BS when it comes to royalty, they are probably close enough to each other where it will be like a journey show.
Actually, well, I was thinking, these rich people, they like portraits, right? You know, and paintings of people.
Oh yeah, I'm actually an artist myself. Although I haven't painted in a while, but
Okay, so here's my thinking. What are the odds that they have a portrait of this guy?
it could be a possibility. Knowing that Aurora was going to marry this this person, so
Well, if you happen to see one, let me know. I need a new dartboard.
I'll join you, man. Because it's either me go through a painting or a somebody, so.
A new dartboard. And they fucking. Oh, where the hell are you guys? You're saying, well, yeah. As far as I know, they're the ones who arranged the marriage with this guy in the first place, so they should know who he is and almost everything about him.
Oh, that'll be nice to hear. You know, just learn some weak spots, you know, last 4 digits of a social security number, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Ursa, how do you think she looks?
Well, considering she looks like she has Black Death on her shoulder and it's only getting worse and she's still unconscious, I say she's getting worse.
Okay, so we're going to have to hustle our way through this. Because...
Better have someone update this.
Here, maybe... Maybe... I'll go take a closer look at it. Maybe...
Alright. So. What? Conversation was fertile?
Akula is gonna steal a painting of the guy that we're after and then use it as a dartboard.
Oh.
And I may join him, so...
Well, I'll ask for a copy first, and then if they don't give me a copy, then I'll steal it.
Alright, well.
Yeah, I guess.
I could probably help. I'm not in the room, so I'm not saying this in character, but I could probably help you with that.
Are we just gonna sit on the train a while longer, or are we going to time skip or something?
You guys got 8 hours on the train. Is there anything any of you guys want to do while you're waiting?
No.
I'm just gonna take a nap.
I'm gonna sneak too.
I'll probably just stay close to Aurora since I'm really worried about her.
If anyone has any damage, and I don't think any of you, I think you're all at full health, but if anyone does, you can heal now.
I don't think any of us had a fight last time.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I mean, the closest was Paz got squished a little bit, but he didn't get damaged much. Because it didn't turn into a full fight, he just lifted up a guy.
You're welcome.
Right, because like Paz was gonna pull out those ninja moves and then just got a bad roll.
Yeah, right. I got too lucky with my gambling.
Yeah, you wasted all your luck on gambling. Alright.
Yeah.
So 8 hours pass, and Aurora starts to wake. She's tired, her throat is dry, her head hurts, but she's alright.
So she's waking up?
Yes. She's not 100% though.
I ask Aurora, how do you feel? Do you know where you are?
I guess Aurora...
I'm asking her directly.
Yeah.
On a bed?
Technically, yes, but where are you besides the bed?
A train?
Okay, where's the train going?
To my parents?
Correct, alright, she's mostly there. How do you feel? You have a code, and it seems to be related to your injury.
find it easy. Give me a minute. I'm sorry.
The
Okay.
train coming to a stop yet?
Yeah, I was about to. I was just letting you have your little interaction first.
Okay.
I
I
did
got
not
some-
pull up a map for the Firefly City, but honestly, our first sections are probably going to mostly be character roleplay, and I don't imagine we're going to actually do a whole lot of fighting this session, so...
Mhm.
I don't want to try something.
Every time you say Firefly City, I think you're about to say Fire Nation.
Well,
But
the train does indeed roll up at the station. And you guys can get off.
Yes.
I help Aurora to her feet, and I'd imagine as soon as we get off the train, everyone notices who she is, and there's a small clamor.
Yeah, you get off the train. The station, it's like one of those big indoor train stations, real big fancy ones. The capital of their country is very wealthy, really metropolitan and whatnot, real built up and shit. It's also very pretty, lots of glowing crystals and shit. The whole landscape in this area doesn't actually get a whole lot of sun. There's like a quirk of the geography that makes it so that it's never totally bright. I guess like mountains or something, I don't know. For whatever reason, it's never like totally like, full on, noon brightness. It's always kind of dim.
Mm-hmm.
It's always kind of dim in some capacity in the capital. It's busy, it's bustling, and as Jesse points out, as soon as Ursa hobbles Aurora's limp body off of the train, people start to notice.
That the princess is being held by a bear, and she looks to be in distress.
Yeah. At first, it's a couple of gawkers just looking and whispering to each other. And before long, a small crowd starts to form around you of worried citizens. Now, as it turns out, not everyone actually is able to easily recognize her face, as her parents normally don't let her out of the house much at all. So, enough people recognize her from the markings, but to be honest, not that many people actually have seen her directly before. So, half of this excitement is that she's home, but the other half is people getting a chance to glimpse the princess who almost never leaves her room.
I don't like this.
I'm going to roll Intimidate to see if I can clear something resembling of a path so we can actually get to where we're going.
Ooh.
Alright, do an intimidate
Ooh.
check.
Can I assist in the intimidate?
Yes, you can
Yeah.
add your scores together
may I do it as well, Alex?
to determine how big your crowd is. Alright, so I'm gonna say... Alright, what's yours, Ursa?
Haley, did you also want to assist?
Yes, please. I'm not sure. I'm not sure Alex heard me, but
Has
Oh,
probably
yeah, if you want
won.
to add your intimidate check as well, go ahead.
Has is just gonna sit there quietly. He's gonna be oddly quiet for a hot minute.
I mean, I
Okay.
am a camel spider, so I feel like I'm inherently
I got a 13 as
intimidating.
well.
okay. So
Everyone makes independent rolls.
okay, so I got a 6. And my intimidate is a 2, so 8, I think.
That's also plus your personality, I think.
Okay, so
Yes.
okay, so personality. So let me see. It looks like my personality is a 2 as well. So
I got
so
9 total.
6, 7, 8, 9. I got a 10, I believe.
Plus a 10. Nick, yours was?
9 total.
Plus a 9.
We all just following the coolest lady. She's like fucking spearheading it. Everyone's like, "Rrr."
No, I was thinking more of a, all right, move along. Fancy schmancy people, hey, take a picture. It'll last longer. You know, that kind of thing.
I
Alright,
feel
yeah,
like that would
your
be more like
accumulated
persuasion.
intimidation does work. You are an intimidating enough posse to scare off the large crowd that surrounds you.
Just fucking make a path through and push him out of the way. Like, move it, get out of here, go on. Official business. Move your ass.
Cool, channeling their inner New Yorker.
You guys got a bit of a walk to the castle. Any discussions you'd like to have, or questions you'd like to ask about the city as you walk, or things you want to do, observations to make, etc.
Maybe someone should be questioning why Paz is following them off the train.
Good point.
Yep.
Or maybe why?
Everybody roll a notice check to see who even notices Paz is there.
Oh, okay.
On it.
It's surprising nobody noticed that I'm one of the only
Everyone do
humans.
a notice. Paz, can you do
Yeah.
a stealth check? I know you're not intentionally being stealthy, but do a stealth check.
Okay.
Um,
What one would that? Would it be with my luck and my stealth / hide?
Yeah. Luck
Okay.
and hide.
2.
So that would be accumulated and then rolled with a d6.
So is that
Okay.
2d6 because we're doing it against his stealth?
1d6 because this isn't a fight.
Maybe you guys should do it 2d6 because it's my luck mixed with my stealth, which would be 14 the base, and depending on the d6.
I got a 7.
Okay, so I think the answer is I think nobody notices Paz.
I got a 13. Does that not work?
I have my accumulation would be a 14 without me rolling, so I'm sorry, but no.
Wait, what?
I'm 10.
Wait, how is the
Honestly,
drunk
if
hobo so
I knew
stealthy?
you would exist, if I knew you had existed, I'd ask you to steal that painting.
So the answer is none of you notice Paz is there. He's following.
Just falling behind, holding a bottle of liquor, like, hey, Ed.
Just watch the king and queen noticing first.
He's like, why are you following us? I was with you on the train. I guess I'm still with you now.
In spirit.
Well, as you guys are making your way down the road, a couple of guards from the castle meet you halfway, and come to usher you guys to the castle. They are in such a rush that they're just about ready to just scoop up Ursa and Aurora and just run off with them roundabout. So the rest of you guys, they don't even register the rest of you guys. They just ignore the shit out of you. So you can follow. They're not going to stop you, I guess, but they are not paying any attention to the rest of the crew.
Because they hired me, and that's their daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Aurora is staying, like, she's kind of hiding behind Ursa.
Trying to avoid actually getting grabbed by the guards. Like, don't touch me.
Yeah.
I'll follow my guest.
I follow
I'm
too.
following them. I found myself a new goal.
I just want to have Paz blurred out and then scare everyone at the worst possible second.
I feel like
Waiting
Paz
for the best
is
time
like-
to be a creep.
He's
like
not a
Paz
creep
is-
though, he's just drunk and scared and lonely and confused about everything in life. Maybe.
like that comedy character in a group in a show who's actually a badass but is still hilarious.
I feel violated.
Yeah,
That's
he's
my territory.
playing Jackie Chan. So you guys make it into the castle, and the king and queen, they appear in the foyer and rush to their daughter the second they see her. They even shove Ursa out of the way so that they can grab a hold of her and put their little hands all over her and make sure she's alright and gush and treat her like a baby. Alright
Their
then.
loyalty, they probably constantly picked the things she did.
True. Roll for luck.
I absolutely hope that they notice everyone except for Paz.
No one notices Paz, he's too stealthy for no reason. Because I'm the one who decided to give him a stealth / hide level 4. Why is this stealthiness check in the last obsession?
Roll for luck, Aurora, to see if they spot the injury on your shoulder.
I have a stealth of 5.
On it. I am on it. Okay,
I
so
guess I thought it's still covered up by her clothes.
Yes, and her clothes are now blackened by death.
It's not gooey, it's just dry and crusty.
Well, then her shirt-
Ew.
Okay, luck. Okay, that is a d6, 3.
Yeah, no, they notice. They absolutely fucking notice, and they are furious. The
Uh-oh.
second she notices, she goes full Karen on Ursa. And she starts screaming at him, like, what the fuck is this? What is this? What have you done to our daughter, you monster?
You gonna get the manager?
I want
That
Harry
would
to
be
kind of
you,
shit
man.
for Usher.
I guess that's true. You are currently dressed like a weird Robotnik gladiator.
I just tell her calmly, we've had some unfortunate circumstances.
Unfortunate circumstances. Your job was to bring her home safely.
Yes, it was. But
And you have failed.
The only way I could get her to agree to come at all was to go off on a little side mission.
Missions? Our daughter doesn't go on missions. She's a delicate child.
Stop, please.
I have had to lean into Aurora. Should I tell them anything? Like how the fact that you've been kicking ass for the past couple days?
I kind of want to give my 2 cents, but
Go ahead, you can talk back to her parents. You're welcome to.
okay, so
She can. She's allowed to. Just
okay, so I imagine Harry would go and be like,
Look like no.
wait, I'll be with Ursa. I will be as respectful as I possibly can. I shall work back to Aurora's mom. Maybe if you let your daughter out of a house and treat her like an actual human being, she wouldn't be like this.
the queen is furious, but says nothing initially. She just kind of makes a meanie rage face at you for a minute. You can hear something coming out of her ears. Her husband grabs her by the shoulders and soothes her, and then demands to know who the rest of these rapscallions are.
First of all, I'm a human. Now, whatever you just call me. It ain't good for...
Rascallion.
It just means like an unsavory person.
Yeah.
I'll be...
Tiny insult.
It's
You
Yeah, but that
We're
word
gonna-
can be used affectionately as well.
Are we just gonna
Smile when you
gag?
say that. Smile when you say that, Swanky.
Are we just gonna leave Paz in the background some more, or are they gonna notice him too?
Yeah. Well, they've noticed him, I guess, as they've noticed everyone else, right? So I assume
We didn't notice that,
Well-
but
I'm
I
pretty sure
understand
I'm sure they've noticed Paz because we characterize they're observant people. So
Okay.
they did
So that
notice.
it's time for me to make my beautiful appearance. Okay, I gotta think of what I'm gonna say. Yeah, our queen.
I imagine Harry be like, my name is just Harry. I'm a friend of your daughter's, and I'm just trying to help her as much as I can. And honestly, I would have been... excuse me, sorry, I'm stuttering. And honestly, I want to keep both of you guys' teeth in, but I'm gonna be respectful for once in my life. So...
I give Haley a bit of a nudge. We met. We're friends.
Should people be making like socialized checks to see how effectively they're able to
Yeah, actually that's a good idea.
Yeah, go ahead. You guys can each do a socialize and see how well you're able to charm her parents.
No. I have
So, do we just roll a d6 with combined
But
with
no,
personality or something?
Yeah.
Or just a d6?
socialized plus personality and
plus 1d6.
Okay.
Max, what are you doing?
Getting a straw.
Okay, so a d6, a 5, my personality is a 2, with a socialize is a 2, so 5, 6, 7, 8. I got a 9.
Anyone whose total is a 12 or higher has endeared themselves to her parents.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
I literally rolled a 1.
Okay, 5 and 6.
I
So I got
was this
11.
close.
I got a 6. I'm a 12.
Oh,
I got a 5 and 11.
Yeah,
So 11 for me.
That's for me because I've already made a first impression before.
Okay, true. But I'm gonna say
they're not as angry.
I'm gonna say you calm them down and they're not as mad at you now. guess this is one of the few situations, though, where your personality would be endearing.
Fuck you.
Thanks.
So,
So the only person here, besides their daughter, that they like is Ursa. Mad that they're willing to hear him out. The rest of you guys, they think you're all fucking pieces of shit, right?
Even the guy who's just being quiet and said she's a queen complimenting her.
I knew there was something about me that I liked.
I feel like my temper will not make people like me. So.
So, I have to now explain to the queen why I didn't bring Aurora home directly. Alright, so I'll start from the beginning, I guess.
Yeah, go ahead. You can launch into your explanation, although I'm gonna say, before the queen is going to usher the rest of you guys out. You guys can sit here in the foyer for all they care. The foyer of the castle is a public space. They don't give a shit what you do. But they do take Ursa and their daughter to a private room to carry on their conversation. So Ursa is going to fill them in. The rest of you guys can chat amongst yourself in the foyer in the meantime.
Alright, so I explained to the queen that my mission started off rather normally until I was ambushed on the way there, lost most of my equipment, and was injured. By the time I got to the beach where she was last seen, there was already an attack by a bunch of robots and bird people. I was able to get Aurora away from the bird people, but they took the ring.
Yes, the Dawn Ring.
Yeah, they took the Dawn Ring.
She's a family heirloom.
Yes, I tell that to the queen. What does she respond to?
Fear. The Dawn Ring is an extremely important and powerful family heirloom that contains ancient arcane magic.
Yes, we didn't know that.
Yes.
Aurora didn't know that. She just knew it was an heirloom.
Yes. Well, that's why you shouldn't have run off now, should you? Maybe you should just trust your parents and do as you're told, and things like this wouldn't happen.
Anyway, Your Highness, once the guy took the ring and vanished along with his posse of robots and birds, I tried to take Aurora and take her home, but her and a couple of the civilians nearby convinced me to go after the Dawn Ring because she said she didn't want to leave without it. And I was already severely injured and in no condition to force your daughter home.
The mother gives her daughter serious side-eye at this.
So after I was patched up a bit, we went to the town to look for the guy. We got sidetracked by some sea monsters and a sewer.
You took my daughter into the sewer?
She took me into the sewer.
Aurora!
What? There was. Look.
I poke my head through the door and say, actually, that was my idea, and we learned some nice things. So, give me some credit.
That was my idea.
The king runs over to the door and slams it in your face.
You okay, Akula?
He barks to one of the guards to collect Akula and kick you and the rest of the crew out of the building if you can't give them their privacy. So, unfortunately, the rest of you have lost your listening in privileges now.
Thanks, Akula.
Wait. I'm gonna use camouflage.
Okay, you can use camouflage to stick around.
Here we look at the ceiling and
Yes, actually, that's exactly what I was gonna do.
It would work. Go ahead. Roll for camouflage.
Okay, so how do I roll for camouflage again? Okay, so then that's my camouflage plus my luck and a decent.
Oh, nope, you got caught. They kicked you out,
Well,
too.
they still need to roll a notice check, right? The guards?
You see on the ceiling and someone pokes you with a stick till you fall off.
The guards still need to roll a notice check, though, right?
Yeah, they're professional royal guards. I don't think they'd have a hard time poking you with a stick.
Anyway, I get on to explain to the queen and king. After we got out of the sewer, we found that the bird people have taken an airship out to sea. So we asked the mayor for some help. He gave us a guide on a boat. We took the boat out. We got attacked by sirens. And we also met the, sand boy. Asumi, in the sewer, and he tagged along in. He started a fight with some sirens. because why not?
And then you got sunk by a mysterious storm.
You were already damaged from the sirens.
Yes.
The storm just made it worse. Luckily, our captain got away because he was a whale and was just kind of pissed about his boat. But we got on a lifeboat, drifted around, landed on an island full of women who were zealot-like and were apparently killing men that got there. And then it turns out the leader of that village, town, island cult thing was possessed by pure evil. And Akula, once again, not Akula, Asumi, once again, attacked her, tried to kill her, thus sprouting the demon ooze, which then consumed the leader, killing her. And then we had to escape or evacuate the whole island of random women. Oh, and the leader attacked your daughter, and she was infected with the devil now. And we got everybody out. I lost the one red ring I had, saving them, and then we got on a train, and now we're here.
The parents are dead silent for a moment as they drink that in. They whisper amongst each other for a minute, and then the mother rather curtly tells you, well, thanks you for saving their daughter, tells you that you should be receiving your payment in the mail, and then sends you on your way. You can leave now. Your work is done. And they start shuffling Aurora off to her room.
No, please. No.
You intervene, do you?
I intervened.
You intervene.
I promised Aurora I wouldn't let them take her.
Alright. Well, she threatens to revoke your paycheck if you don't stop being insubordinate.
I work for the fucking gun on Earth. They have my paycheck, not you. You're not paying me. You can go ahead and revoke their pay. I bet they'd love that.
That's a good threat.
I made a promise to your daughter that I would keep her safe and we would complete the mission of get the ring back. That was supposed to be a simple thing. It hasn't gone that way, but the promise still stands.
Aurora is a child. She can't make promises. She can't agree to such arrangements.
What do you mean a child? She's been fighting people the past week.
And whose fault is that? It was your responsibility to keep her safe.
You're the one who drove her away with this bullshit arranged marriage to some guy who tried to fucking kill her.
The parents call for the guards to have you escorted out.
No.
And I point the gun at him. I came here to get assistance with Bird Bitch. We need to know where he is. We need to know how to get there so we can get the ring back. And then you will have your daughter and the ring, which apparently is a very dangerous object, and I'm pretty sure we don't want Bird Boy having.
Should he make like an intimidate check?
I have a gun. That's all the intimidation I need.
Processing.
Why did you give me that ring and not tell me everything about it?
Your parents both give you a look. They seem genuinely worried and concerned, though still angry.
Why?
Your mother tells you that they didn't expect that your mother tells you that had they done their jobs right, you never would have needed to use that ring in the first place.
Well, even so, what is? I still don't know what's with that ring.
She sighs. She tells Ursa that they will provide him a space in the castle for the night until they can discuss things further in the morning.
Can my friends come back in?
Begrudgingly, your parents agreed to allow the ruffians into the castle. They will be housed in the servants' quarters in the meantime. As for you, Aurora, they'll explain everything about the ring, but only after you've had a bath and a fresh change of clothes.
And a medical checkup.
Yes.
You really want to have that wound looked at.
Yes. They want you to see the healer, get washed up, get dressed, rested, etc.
Okay.
I asked Aurora if she was okay with me not being by her side the whole time in case her parents want to pull something fishy. Like, are you going to be okay on your own?
I think I'll manage. If not, well, I'll flash my light.
All right, I'll keep an eye out for flash hands.
Alright, so Aurora's parents escort her up to her room. Ursa, you head outside to collect the rest of the crew who got kicked out and let them know that you guys have got yourselves beds for the night. Of course, it is still just morning. You've got all day to fuck around the city and explore and stuff. But the parents aren't willing to give you guys any more information tonight. They want to spend the day checking over their daughter and making sure she's alright.
Alright, well, if that's the case for me, my character is just gonna wait until I get the info I need. And I can't make a next step plan without knowing the next step.
You don't want to explore the city at all?
Fuck the city!
Or the castle?
Fuck the castle!
Alright, what about the rest of you guys?
Well, I'm gonna search the castle.
Also, Paz, still no one in the group has noticed your hair.
I guess I'll have Paz follow Alsumi then.
That would be
Alright.
Akula, I think. Wait, hold on.
No.
Alright, he's gonna follow Akula while she goes in to explore the castle.
Oh, wait,
Still learning
what?
who belongs to who, sorry.
I'm gonna make a streetwise check to see if I can find out where the black market is.
Go ahead. I'm
Sorry.
realizing you might not be able to do a full session tonight because my brain really is running on.
This does technically count as saving Aurora because we got her home. We completed the first original quest.
Yes, you did.
Hey,
First quest.
I get credit by association.
Alright, Haley's gonna try and talk the parents into letting her spend the day with Aurora.
I rolled a 12 for streetwise.
Alright, yes, you are able to find the black market.
I was just
Haley,
gonna.
you gotta do persuasion. It's gonna be persuasion plus your personality plus 1d6.
Okay, so 1d6. I got 4. My. What will it be again, Alex?
Would Aurora be able to assist? Because, like, if her parents are her parents would most likely be nearby where Aurora is.
Yeah,
so-
you can assist. You can also do persuade check
Yeah.
as well.
Thank you.
Persuasion plus personality.
Okay, so-
and a D6.
Oh boy. Plus personality, that's a 6. Plus
Yeah.
persuasion. That is a 2, 5, 11.
Okay, I think I got for my persuasion is a 2, so 4, 5, 6, and my personality I believe is a 2, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I got an 8.
Okay, so 11 plus 8, that's a 19.
Yeah, you're able to persuade the parents into letting Haley hang out with you. They're willing to accept. They look Haley over and ultimately decide to go ahead and let it pass because she seems like a harmless enough girl.
And I will also like to apologize to Aurora Small for my behavior earlier. I would just be like, look, I'm sorry. I just care for your daughter. She's like a sister I never got, and I'm sorry if I came off as rude or as a bitch the first time, so.
The mother does not overtly accept your apology, but she does not overtly forgive you, but she seems to accept the apology and tells you not to let it happen again.
I appreciate you taking my apology into account, so thank you. Yeah, just look at Aurora.
Honestly, at this point, we've gotten as far as we really need to go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I haven't done the thing I was gonna do yet.
Oh, right,
I know
black
you were
market.
Yeah, he was gonna do some black market trading.
I wanted to make a new connection.
I would have found it very entertaining if Paz had followed me.
I don't care who Paz follows, I just want to do something.
Up to hijinks next session. If we do end early tonight, you guys will still get up to hijinks in the castle and in the city next session.
Like I did before, when trying to sell my venom on the black market. It is a persuasion check, right?
Yeah, to haggle.
And then like it was like I don't know, like I think it was like a persuasion check multiplied by 10.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's what it was. You did a persuasion check times 10 to see how many rings you got for haggling. Go ahead.
Yeah.
And you
Okay,
can
so-
do it twice because you got 2 claws, so you can sell 2 vials.
All right.
Yes, pour some highly dangerous venom into the marketplace of your friend's city.
Go ahead.
Fucking 2 people are gonna die now because of you, you monster.
To be fair, it's not poison, it's just acid. Alright, so
100.
that's 100 rings. That's 150 rings. So you've got 250 rings you can add to your wallet. Jot that down on your character sheet.
Yeah.
Put that in your
Also,
inventory.
I just remembered that I stole money from Paz and he never noticed.
Oh yeah, you've also got a crap ton of money in your pocket, so you swipe from past.
I get 80 from me.
I got 80 rings. I have 70 now.
Yeah. Alright, well add the 250 you just got to that.
Okay, I now have 320 rings.
Alright. So are you guys all okay with wrapping up early tonight?
Does not-
Nope, that's fine by me.
I'm okay
I
with
didn't
Yeah.
that.
get into